Hello, my friend. I'm glad you're here again, choosing this quiet corner of the world to sit with your thoughts and breathe for a moment. Before we begin, take a slow breath in, hold it, and let it go gently. Let the day soften around you. Let your mind unclench. Let your heart settle. This is your small pause, your place to feel without rushing. Today's reflection touches something tender, something most people experience but rarely know how to talk about. Why do some friendships fade silently, even when the love between people never truly disappears? It's one of the quiet heartbreaks of life, the slow drifting apart of someone who once felt like family. No argument, no betrayal, no clear ending, just distance growing where closeness used to live. Let's walk into this carefully, my friend. Friendship is one of the most sacred shapes love can take, and losing it gently hurts in a way that's hard to explain. 1. Because life changes, even when hearts don't. Sometimes friendships fade, not because people stop loving each other, but because their lives begin moving in different directions, like two rivers that start together, then slowly curve apart. Let me tell you a story. Two best friends, Daniel and Leo, grew up like brothers. Same school, same jokes, same secrets, same big dreams. They imagined they'd grow old on the same street, watching their kids play the way they once did. But life had a different rhythm. Daniel became a father early. Leo started traveling for work, moving from city to city. Their worlds changed shape so quietly that neither noticed the growing distance, until one day they looked at their phones and realized they hadn't talked in 3 months. Not because they didn't care, but because caring alone isn't always enough against the pull of different lives. Sometimes friendship fades because life rearranges two people into different chapters, and not all chapters have the same cast. But the love, it doesn't vanish. It simply becomes something softer, a gentle ache for what used to be. 2. Because we grow, but not always in the same direction. Growth changes friendships, not always in painful ways, but in natural, inevitable ways. Think of who you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Are you the same person? Would your past friendships fit the version of you that exists today? A woman named Sarah once shared that she and her closest friend grew apart after years of being inseparable. She said, "It wasn't that we stopped loving each other. We just stopped being versions of ourselves that fit together." Her friend was still drawn to loud nights, impulsive decisions, and the rush of living fast. Sarah, after her father died, had become quieter, deeper, more reflective. She needed slow mornings, calmer hearts, softer conversations. They didn't fight, they just drifted, because sometimes growing up means outgrowing what once held you. This doesn't erase love, it simply shifts it into memory. 3. Because friendship requires tending, and sometimes life leaves us too tired. Friendship needs effort, not constant effort, not exhausting effort, but presence, even in small ways. But modern life, it leaves many people stretched thin, working, raising families, healing wounds, managing stress, trying to stay afloat. Sometimes friendships fade not from lack of love, but from lack of energy. A man once confessed, "Every time I wanted to call my best friend, I told myself, I'll do it later when I'm in a better mood," but later kept disappearing. He didn't stop caring, he was just tired, and tiredness slowly turns into silence when no one means for it to. This is one of the soft tragedies of adulthood. friendships get replaced by responsibilities, not intentionally, but inevitably. The love remains, but the time disappears. 4. Because unspoken hurts quietly build walls. Not all fades are peaceful. Sometimes friendship drifts apart because of small, unspoken hurts that no one dared to address. A forgotten birthday, a one-sided effort, a joke that cut too deep, a moment where someone needed support and didn't receive it. These little wounds rarely cause explosions. Instead, they create silence. A woman named Nina once said, "I never confronted her. I just got quieter each time she dismissed my feelings." Eventually, we both faded out of the friendship. Unspoken hurt is heavy, and when no one talks about it, the distance grows silently, like moss on stone. But even then, love doesn't disappear. It just hides under the ache. 5. Because friendship has seasons. Not all meant to last forever. This truth is quiet but important. Not every friendship is meant to last a lifetime. Some friends are soul companions for a chapter, to help you through a loss, a transition, a transformation. Some appear to teach you something about love, trust, boundaries, resilience. And then, gently, the universe moves them out of your daily life. A man once said, "I realized that the friend I thought would stay forever was actually the friend I needed for exactly who I was at 25, not who I became at 35. Friendship doesn't fail when it ends. It completes its purpose. But even completed friendships can leave a tenderness, a love that doesn't vanish just because the friendship evolved. 6. Because we're afraid of being the one who reaches out first. This is one of the saddest reasons friendships fade. Both people wait for the other to reach out. Both feel the silence. Both miss the connection. Both are afraid of looking too eager, too emotional, too invested, so no one moves. A friend once told me, "I didn't want to text him first because I thought he didn't care anymore." Later, she learned he felt the exact same fear. Silence grows fastest when people assume the worst instead of speaking the truth. So why does the love remain, even when the friendship fades? Because friendship doesn't end the way relationships do. There's no breakup, no closure, no dramatic goodbye. It simply changes shape. Love in friendships is like a candle. Even when it stops lighting the room, wax still holds the memory of flame. Some people were woven into your life so deeply that time cannot unweave them, even if distance can. Their laughter is still in you. Their stories still live in your memory. Their presence shaped your world once, and that imprint remains. Friendship doesn't disappear, it transforms. How do we make peace with friendships that fade? Not by forcing reconnection, not by blaming, not by clinging to what was, but by accepting the truth gently, with gratitude, with softness. Here are small ways. 1. Honor what the friendship gave you. No friendship is wasted, even the ones that drift. 2. Let go of guilt. You didn't fail them, they didn't fail you. You simply grew into different versions of yourself. 3. Reach out if the longing feels real. Sometimes a simple "I miss you" can rebuild a bridge. 4. Accept that love doesn't require proximity. You can care deeply, even from afar. 5. Make space for the friendships that belong in your life now. Not all old friendships return, but new ones grow when you're open. A final story. There were two women, childhood best friends. They shared everything: secrets, heartbreaks, plans for the future. Then life happened. Marriage, children, different cities, different priorities. They drifted. One evening, years later, one of them saw an old picture on her phone, the two of them laughing at age 17. She felt a sting of nostalgia and sent a simple message, "Thinking of you tonight." Minutes later, her phone buzzed. A reply, "I think of you all the time." They didn't rebuild the old friendship. Not completely. Their lives were too different now. But they rebuilt something smaller, quieter, more grown. A friendship that didn't try to be what it once was, but honored what it still could be. And that was enough. My friend, if you're thinking of someone right now, someone you drifted from, someone you loved deeply, someone who shaped a piece of your heart, know this: the love you carry isn't a mistake. It's a testament to the life you lived with them. It's a sign of the soul you have. It's proof that connection leaves fingerprints even long after contact fades. Friendships don't always last, but love leaves echoes. Thank you for being here, for giving yourself this moment to reflect. Stay gentle, stay curious, and stay kind. And if this question spoke to you, continue your journey with us on Yarven's Questions. More reflections, more stories, and more quiet truths are waiting for you. Take care, my friend. Until next time.